Hello there, my name is MrSmartDonkey and welcome to another mod spotlight video for Total War Warhammer. I've got some great mods lined up for you today, so let's get cracking. We're starting this episode off with a mod that works well with one of the mods we looked at in the previous episode. Tessai's Dark Water mod does what it says in the title. It makes water look darker. In the last episode we looked at Kelster's Darker Campaign Map mod, which has now been renamed to Better Campaign Map mod and has received some improvements from when we last looked at it. To the point, however, I strongly recommend using the two mods in unison to make the world look that much darker. This mod does not require any DLC to run. Now that you've made your entire campaign map darker, you want to get a good look at it, but the standard camera won't allow you to zoom out far enough. Olympian is on the case, with the Olympian Campaign Camera mod. Similar to the Better Camera mod we looked at last episode, except this mod is for the campaign. You'll be able to zoom out further to get a better look at what's actually happening on your campaign, and you'll be able to zoom in closer to get a good look at all the detail CA put into the map. It's a win-win. This mod does not require any DLC to run. Onto something a little more shiny, and when I think shiny, I think massive, polished, full plate armor. Valius Forta is with me on that, and thus he has created the full plate Greatswords mod, which outfits our beloved Empire Greatswords with armor a little more suitable for their stature. No more wimpy armor with cloth arm guards and chef's hats. Now your Greatswords will look the part. The mod is purely cosmetic and thus doesn't change any actual stats, but it definitely improves their appearance. This mod does not require any DLC to run. While we're on the subject of improving appearances, have you ever looked at the Chaos Knights units and thought, how in the world are those tiny ponies carrying all that weight? Well, so did Kataf, and thus the Kataf Chaos Steeds Resized mod was made. Similar to the Resized Lords and Heroes mod we saw in the previous episode, this mod changes the size of every Chaos horse, including Archaon's personal mount Dorgar. In the words of Kataf himself, want to make your Bretonnian friend jelly? Then this is the mod for you. Unless, of course, you prefer the Pony Death Squad, to each their own. This mod does not require any DLC to run. However, it of course makes more sense to run this mod if you're playing as Chaos, which requires the Chaos Warriors race back. The final mod we're looking at today is a big one. Have you ever jumped into a Warhammer battle, looked away for 2 seconds and find your battle has ended? Well, that's what happened to Cam2150. He decided he never wanted to go through such horror again, and so the proper combat mod was born. This mod generally slows down combat while having it remain dynamic and fun. A few examples are slower movement of units, rebalanced morale, nerf damage in some cases, buff damage in others, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of changes made to combat with this mod, and I suggest you have a look at the mod page yourself to read through them all. This mod does not require any DLC to run. That will be all for this mod spotlight video. Know of any great mods you'd like to see featured, or perhaps made one yourself? Leave a comment and I shall consider spotlighting it. If you liked this video and want to see more, perhaps subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, have a good day and goodbye.